Hey, what's going on, guys? It's White Chaos, and welcome back to another Division video. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys the vendor reset for February 10th, 2017. So I'm not actually entirely sure how to structure this video because 1.6 is just around the corner. Within the next few weeks it will actually be released, so some of these items that I will be suggesting today may not be good when 1.6 comes out. So you kind of got to take a risk, kind of got to be careful on what kind of stuff you're buying, and ultimately I just don't know how to structure the video because should I be telling you guys to buy things for 1.5 for the last few weeks that it's available, or mainly focusing on things that you should be stocking up for on 1.6? So if you guys want me to do this video a little bit differently next week, definitely please let me know down in the comment section down below so I know what I'm doing wrong. And I'm used to just doing these for 1.5, and you know, in 1.5, it has armor on it, got ammo capacity, it's got really high roll and stamina, bam, buy that. It's pretty easy. Now in 1.6, things are, really a lot of things can actually be utilized in the game that normally I don't showcase in most of these videos. So, like I said, things are going to be changing, and if you guys want me to do this video differently, then let me know. So I guess we'll get into it. If you guys end up enjoying it, don't forget to drop a like on it, and also subscribe to the channel for more daily Division content, almost daily Division content. There will be at least some sort of content on this channel daily, so stick around for that. And we just hit 6.5k, and I just really want to thank you guys for that. It's really awesome stuff. Let's get right into the vendor reset. Oh my god, I sound like such a retard while saying that. I don't know why I keep doing that, but let's get into it. Alright, so over here in the base of operations at the weapons vendor, if you guys don't have any tyrant suppressors for your SMGs, in 1.6, SMGs are going to be having a re-up. So if you don't have any of these, definitely purchase a few. It's got 7% critical hit chance, 4% critical hit damage, 2.5% stability, and 46% reduced threat. I honestly didn't even have one for some reason. I lost mine a few months ago, so I'm actually glad that they're being sold now so I can actually put them on my beast AUG. So if you guys need them, here they are at the base of ops. Over here in the base of operations at the advanced weaponry vendor, we have two items that I think are pretty decent. So first off, I'm going to go over this military G36. It has 23% enemy armor damage, 14.4k base damage. It's got brutal and unforgiving already rolled onto it, so that's really good. And for the third talent, if I were you, I would roll on responsive, maybe destructive, or maybe even competent. So pretty good G36. Up here, the Navy MP5. This one I'd say specifically get for 1.6 because critical hit chance is coming back, and the critical hit damage is going to be re-rolled off of there for chance. So already on this thing, you have Vicious and Brutal rolled onto it already, which is really good. Why Vicious is good on it is because you're going to have that extra critical hit chance when you have more than 2 segments of health, and it's just going to add on to that critical hit chance onto your build. People are going to be making critical hit chance builds, which will be pretty insane. I'm definitely going to be making one of myself, and if I were to make the perfect one for a weapon, I would definitely have Vicious, Deadly, and Fierce on mine. But Brutal still a very good talent right there. If I were you, on Determined, roll on Deadly, and it would be a pretty good weapon. So definitely purchase this for 1.6 when it comes out. Alright, so over here in the terminal at the special equipment vendor, there is an AUG A3 Para XS, my favorite AUG in the game. And just as I was talking about rolling a weapon with Vicious, Deadly, and Fierce, well, here it is. It's got Vicious and Fierce already rolled onto it, and all you need to roll on there now is just Deadly. So I'm gonna be saving up for this. I'll probably end up buying it today. I only have 140 Phoenix credits now, but I'm most likely gonna be buying this for 1.6 when it comes out. I'm actually really excited about that. It's got 29% critical hit damage right now, but I don't know how it'll scale to critical hit chance. It may actually be random, so I'm definitely going to be purchasing this, and I'm going to be pretty excited about that. Down here a little bit more, we have a Banshee Shadow Mask, 979 armor. It's 1236 firearm, so that could probably stay the same, and you can either change the major or the minor attributes in 1.6. Either of these, they're changing, so you really don't need to spec in a lot of things. Health, in case you guys don't know, health is being replaced with armor. So they're removing armor, they're replacing it with health, and for the most part, you don't really need health rolled on everything, but it's always nice to have. So I think this would be a good contender for 1.6. Alright, so down here a little bit further for the backpacks, we got a Deadeye Go bag. 2156 armor. It's rolled into electronics, but that's fine. It's already got armor rolled onto it, and the minor attribute is bleed resistance. So what you can do in this one is roll on firearms or stamina, and that would be, I think, efficient enough. Right here for the knee pads, we got a Sentry Calls knee pads, 2820 armor. It's rolled 1210 firearms, and it's already got 1200 armor. That's actually going to scale similar to the Deadeye one. That's got armor as well. It's going to scale down to health, so it's pretty good that you already have it rolled on there. Don't have to worry about it too much. And the knee pads already have 9.5% enemy armor damage on there right now. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're taking off enemy armor damage for the minor and throwing it into a major, so that'll probably be getting re-rolled into like a status effect one. But up until 1.6 comes out, I think this piece will be pretty good for 1.5 as it stands. So for the last two items at this vendor, we have Tactician's Authority gloves. They're both rolled pretty low in armor. This one, 877 armor. It's rolled into electronics, but it's already got critical hit damage and chance already rolled onto there, so that's pretty good to begin with. If you guys want to change it up, you know, I would suggest re-rolling the major ones. Not the major, but the, you know, the firearm, stamina, or maybe even electronics if you want to go that route. Skill builds are going to be a thing in 1.6, so you may want to actually purchase this to go towards that. Down here for the final one at this vendor, the Final Measures gloves, 893 armor, a little bit more armor than the last one. This one's rolled into 1204 firearms. It's already got critical hit chance and critical hit damage already rolled onto it. Unfortunately, it's got marksman rifle damage, but if you want, you can roll that into like SMG, assault rifle, whatever you want. And it's already got 1200 plus firearms, but again, if you want more than that, or if you want to change it into stamina, you're gonna have to pick between the two. Over here in the safe house, Dante's Run, we've got another prototype performance mod, and this one is 4% turret damage. So skill builds, like I said, are gonna be a thing in 1.6, and if you want to, you know, utilize those turrets to their maximum capacity, definitely buy at least 24 of these and you'll be set. Over here at the safe house cavern, we've got two pretty good items. First off, this reckless chest piece. It's got major attributes of 1190 armor, 4% health on kill, and the minor attribute being the 56% ammo capacity. Yeah, it's rolled into electronics, but it doesn't really matter because you're going to be rolling into firearms or stamina, or if you're that crazy, keep it in electronics and work on something else, because when 1.6 comes out, I'm pretty sure I already told you guys this, but armor's being replaced for health, so it's already got pretty good rolls on it for 1.6. It's already preparing itself. And down here a little bit more, we've got a prototype electronics mod, better than the last one we just showed. This one is 265 electronics and 256 armor. Again, that's going to be switched to health. And if I actually didn't show another one before this, I may have just cut it out of the video because it was actually worse than this. So yeah, definitely purchase some of these if you need some of this for 1.6, and if for just some reason you don't have them yet. So yeah, just to go ahead and buy them. I may actually purchase like 5 of these. So over here at Camp Hudson, we've got a decent SOCOM M1A with 162% headshot damage, 44k base damage. Again, guys, if you don't know yet, take a look at my firearms. It bases it around that, and maybe different for you guys' standards. But then it comes with Trained, Deadly, and Toxic already rolled onto it. They're decent talents, but of course, roll off Trained for something more viable. Probably brutal or maybe even destructive, but it's up to you guys. It's a decent SOCOM, so I decided to put it in the video. Over here in the Dark Zone at East 34th Street, we've got two items that I think are pretty decent. They're not the best, but like I said, they're decent. First off, a custom M870 MCS, 289% stagger, a damage of 125k base damage. It's got accurate, determined, and competent rolled onto it. Competent on there is pretty well off, so is accurate. It's not the best, like I said, but if I were you, just, you know, re-roll off determined, because who uses that really? Except, I don't know, does skill up use that? I'm not even sure. But roll off determined, you'll have yourself a pretty good M870. Down here, tactical pack, it's specialized. Again, I say this every time there's a specialized backpack for whatever reason if you guys don't have one. Here it is. It's not the best one rolled on. Right now, it's the only good thing really on it right now is 52% ammo capacity. But it's up there in the firearms. It's not as high as it should be. You can probably get about 50 plus more on that. That would be pretty decent, but it's fine as it is. It's got a major attribute of critical hit damage, and that's just what you'd be rocking on this tactical pack. So yeah, definitely check these out if you guys actually need these. Over here in the Dark Zone at East 31st Street, we've got a decent black market RPK, which has 14% damage to targets out of cover. It's got 14k base damage, destructive, competent, and skilled. So it's not the best right now, but when 1.6 comes out, it'll actually be pretty decent for Alpha Bridge. because you want competent in the second slot. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to tell you this correctly, but Alpha Bridge doesn't utilize the third slot anymore, so I'm pretty sure you can only use 4 out of the 6 talents going into 1.6 because you can't utilize the third talents anymore. So you may want to actually purchase this for when 1.6 actually drops, and if you guys still want to remain using Alpha Bridge. Over here in the Dark Zone at 5th Avenue, we have another prototype performance mod, and that is 7% Seeker Mine Explosion Radius. So if you guys are down for those Seeker Ball destructions, purchase some of these. Over here in the Dark Zone at West 34th Street, we've got a prototype performance mod, which is actually really good. It's 6% first aid self-heal. I honestly don't even know if I have one this good. I may have 5.5%ers, but in the case that I don't have this high of a roll on the first aid self-heal, I'll actually be purchasing it myself. I definitely suggest you guys buying some of these. Probably only need 4 because that's as many performance mods as you need to equip, and you'll be done. You'll have some pretty good first aid self-heals, and just buy it. Just buy it, buy it, buy it. That's all I'm saying. Over here in the Dark Zone at West 39th Street, we've got a military M870, which I think is pretty good. It's got 338.5% stagger, 119k base damage. It's got deadly, responsive, and destructive rolled onto it. If I were you, maybe I would roll off deadly for something better, but it's up to you guys, and I think this would be a pretty good weapon for you guys to purchase for the rest of 1.5 and 1.6, so definitely check it out, guys. Over here in the Dark Zone at the Safe House DZ06, we've got 2 items that I think are pretty okay. First off being this Lone Star Vest, 2974 armor. It's rolled into stamina, 1181. But the major attributes are 4% health on kill, 1233 armor, that's going to be changed into health, like I've said multiple times, and it's got 54% ammo capacity. So really all you need to do on this piece, guys, is just roll off stamina into firearms, maybe get more stamina, or electronics if you're getting a little bit crazy up in the building. So that'll be a pretty good Lone Star piece. I may actually try purchasing that for a build in 1.6 that should be pretty cool. I don't know if it'll actually work, but hopefully it does, and you guys will see it on the channel. But down here, we got a defense holster, which is 1537 armor, 1141 firearms. Really, just roll that higher. That's all I gotta say about this piece. And to, suggestions, it's got 1229 stamina, 1199 electronics, and this is just gonna roll into health anyways. So definitely check out both these pieces in DZ06. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap it up for February 10th, 2017's vendor reset video. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff, and if you guys want me to structure this differently for next week, make better suggestions or broaden out the suggestions for what I need to, actually let you guys know what to purchase for when 1.6 actually drops, let me know down below in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. It would help the series go on longer than it should. I don't know what I'm saying, but it would definitely help me out a lot, and I'd really appreciate that. So if you guys ended up enjoying the video, don't forget to drop a like on it, and also subscribe to the channel for almost daily Division content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.